we are showing our publications to the present day. The first one devoted to Diego Ortiz, which already announced Giorgione's presence in the canvas. This was in 2018. The second one with our presentation at the 2019 Lucca International Conference, Luigi Boccherini Foundation. Third place, an historical tale relating the avatars of the canvas in a literary style, and a brief review of the state of the art till that moment. In the central row, the two central covers down show the conformation of second consort Lutz and how Paolo II Frankenstein was generated from all the previous cartoons. And the first group, next to this, the first group of characters which we think have identified following Holt's legend and our own observations, is one of the books by them. Some coeval artists, patrons, and ecclesiastics. The other two, also circulating, published by Musica et Figura, the magazine of University of Padua, are devoted to Diego Ortiz. Third row shows our last and very recent edition, devoted to the legends on the canvas, and also those related to Giorgione. Next, the reconstruction of the hidden trumpet behind Verone's right side. And the last two, the arrangement of first consort, as we have introduced it here. And finally, the mutation to the two successive violin bands, the third and fourth consort, as they will be introduced by my two partners, Penelope Sanz and Jorge Camarero, not in this very room, but I suppose, I think it's in the 6th floor. All publications. Yes, that's the, I think it's all publications, 4 of them bilingual, are directly accessible at our internet address, except the 2 papers which are the property of Musica et Figura, the musicology magazine of University of Padua, where many of our guests studied and sojourned for a while. To summarize our exposition, and I conclude, we may observe all the elements, 11, in their respective places. The still non-existent figures in both corners, the current bridegroom and Domenico Grimani, the patron of Giorgione, one of the patrons of Giorgione at life. The Palladian Disegno, free of figures, for the end of both tables. Palladio is depicted in the canvas. In this way, there are exactly 12 guests to each side of Jesus Christ. We may appreciate the 2 betrothal, Eleonor de Austria and Francis I. There are, in fact, two weddings, and there are, in fact, 2 brides. The legend, what accepts the Academy, is that Alfonso de Avalos is married to Eleonor de Austria, who is the wife of Francisco I of France. This is incongruent. The current bride in the canvas is in fact Alfonso d'Avalos' wife, Maria de Aragona, one of spirituality, of course. The main protector of the spirituality was the emperor himself, and many other people I showed in yellow, or I cannot reveal at this moment their identities. This will be the future. Second time, the common right arm for Alfonso de Avalos and Paolo I Harpsichordist, whose head fits exactly inside his current left arm. Giorgione and the vocal consort, the servant with the only wine before Jesus Christ, who was hidden on the 2 elect singers. This was pointed in first time by Lola Fayan Dumas.
I think that's all we got.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
This is
one with a jar, and they both were gold rings. They probably were Venetian painted musicians, and covered the only original miraculous wine. In fact, the actual wine, the current one, is offered to Alfonso Diabolos, but by a black servant, and to the patron, civil patron of the canvas, by a little page behind the axilla of Benedetto Cagliari. I'm finishing.
Be quiet. Don't worry. Yes, we may observe the common right, left arm for Pietro Aretino and Benedetto Cagliari. This red arm. Just a minute. The green arm, left arm, who is painting the Modello, is the right arm of Pietro Aretino inverted. And we may appreciate also Tintoretto and Titian formal implication, Girolamo Grimani formal implication, and the previous Modello owned by Grimani family. And, excuse me. And this we are contemplating here with the first look of Paolo Cagliari, with the left arm, who in the future sustain the miraculous wine, is the intermediate consort, 1B, we call it 1B. At this moment, Benedetto Cagliari is still painting, and the miraculous wine did not exist. As it can be appreciated, Aretino's right arm was in origin this cartoon, Benedetto's former left arm, while painting his Modello in face of Benedictines. And of course, as it was a Venetian painted musician's previous arm, his left hand shows a golden ring in the thumb. Giorgio de Castelfranco, Requiescat in pace. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you so much. That was clearly an awful lot of work. Tremendous. I will open the floor to questions.